It's that time of the week where we get to watch some more football. Yes. Are you guys ready for some football? I know I am. Yes. It's Thursday. Happy Thursday, everybody. We are now, near the end of the week, and we kick things off with Thursday night football. I'll get to my pick momentarily, but I do have to say that yesterday it was, I mentioned this yesterday earlier, but I actually had a funeral to go to yesterday. That's why I actually looked so nice, and it was the funeral for my great aunt. It's my great aunt on my grandmother on my father's side. So my grandmother's sister. She recently passed away, and it's sad. There was definitely there was not many dry eyes in the house, obviously, as you would mostly see for funerals. It was a lovely. Normally when our family does these sorts of things, we go to the funeral home, then to the church, and then to the cemetery for the for the burial. Obviously, we don't actually see the burial, but we go to the cemetery, obviously. But for this particular instance, we just had the service at the funeral home and just immediately head right to the cemetery, which, personally, I did really enjoy that, just because where the funeral home is and where the church is and where the cemetery is, basically, say like you have the cemeteries here would be right here, funeral home's here, and the church is on the hill over here. So you go from the funeral home to the church and all the way to the cemetery. The layout geographically is much different than what I just made it out to be, but that would be the gist of it. So, yeah. It was a lovely service, If it was, seriously, my family actually knows the priest quite well, and he has such a way with words. I almost started crying. I'm not gonna lie. If it wasn't for a certain family member, making us laugh, I really would have started crying. Basically, another thing we do is there is this one person in our family who, whenever we do have a funeral, this person is the one who sort of says like a eulogy, a few words, and it was very beautiful. I got to learn more stuff about my great aunt that I otherwise wouldn't have learned. It was nice. And if nothing else, as sad as everything was, the most important thing that I took out of it is, I got to see my family. That's pretty important. That's awesome. I'm never going to fault that or worry about that or, whatever. It was, when we got to the cemetery, we had the final goodbyes, I think is what they are, I don't know. And, while I was there, I got to pay my respects to, a few of my other family members who also happened to be buried in that cemetery. So, that was nice. I got to pay my respects, which, that's just what you do. So yeah, all in all, it was actually a very lovely. I don't want to sound like going to a funeral is a good thing. For all intents and purposes, going to a funeral is very sad. But seriously, the weather yesterday was gorgeous. It really was a beautiful day to have, a funeral. It really was. I'm not trying to glorify the whole thing, because, again, for all intents and purposes, funerals are, very sad occasions. But, again, maybe the fact that we had such a nice day out was probably my aunt, like, making that happen. So, thank you. So, that's nice. Yeah, it was nice seeing my family again. Family members I haven't seen in a while again. Actually, a couple family members I just saw, on Sunday when we celebrated my baby cousin Hudson's birthday, which actually, technically yesterday was my cousin Hudson's birthday. Yeah, September 25th, 2017 is when he was born. And I know this because I'm the one who predicted it. Yep, I actually predicted the day that Hudson would be born. I get bragging rights, and they're the best kind of rights. So remember that. Yeah, in terms of things going on today, I mean, we got Hot Ones, Ashton Kutcher. That should be a good episode. I wonder how he's going to do. Although, now that we know for a fact Ashton Kutcher is going to be next, it's only a matter of time before we get the likes of Mila Kunis, Danny Masterson, Wilmer Valderrama, Laura Prep, basically everybody from that 70s show. That's going to be fun. I'm positive that's going to happen. I doubt that would ever happen, but what if, like, the entire season is, like, just all that 70s show guests? Again, no way that would happen. I mean, some of those people are a little bit on the older side. I think the spice might actually kill them. Or not do them any good, anyway. So, there's that. If you guys are wondering, yeah, I did have that entire jar of pickled onions last night because, holy cow, they were incredible. And I just realized I gotta get more jars. Because, yeah, that was, seriously, I think those pickled onions are probably the best thing I've ever made. Like, I mean, I've been looking up how to brine stuff for a while, and, I kind of want to learn, at least the basics before, I tried it myself. But, yeah, now that I know what I know now, I know what to do for next time. I don't think I could have said the word no as in KNW. I really just spelled that wrong. Man. KNOW. Thank you. I don't think I said that word. I don't think I could have said that word any more times than, if that was possible. I don't know. See, that's what happens when I misspell a word. I get all discombobulated up here. Not up on my hair, in my head, So, yeah, that just happened. Okay, so you know what? How about I just get this over with my pick of the day. There's only one game for this evening. So, the Eagles and the Packers. You could have predicted I was going to pick the Packers for this game. You could have easily. But you don't know why. Because, here's the thing. The Eagles are slowly on the decline. They are. Anyone can, with injuries plaguing them and the fact that, they really are more overhyped than anyone ever gave them credit for, it's starting to bite them in the rear end, which usually is not a good thing. So, that's one reason why the Eagles are going to lose. But why the Packers are going to win is here's the thing. I really am still in that group of people who believe that, let's be honest, Aaron Rodgers is essentially the owner of the Green Bay Packers. He has become the LeBron James of the NFL. It would not surprise me at any point in the season where he decides to trade a good chunk of his roster for like one good guy, similar to a certain king out in Los Angeles. that being said, while I don't really give Aaron Rodgers as much credit as, actually, he doesn't really deserve all that much credit anymore, because, let's be honest, Aaron Rodgers is kind of stuck up. He is. I mean, I know some people, some people are legitimate fans of the guy, so maybe they sort of turn a blind eye to it. But look closely, he's actually a little more stuck up than you think. I mean, he's not as bad as like Cam Newton, or hasn't done anything as wrong as, say, anything Ben Roethlisberger's ever done. But he's in like the top 5 of that category. So with that said, even though I actually do like Carson Wentz, and there are players on the Eagles I do like, I think I'm going to definitely give this win to the Packers. Which really does seem rather weird that I'm saying that, considering that even though the reason why I'm wearing this jersey is because it has my last name on the back of it, it is still a Bears jersey. Oh, I hope people don't automatically try and kill me without seeing that last part I just said. So, yeah, I'm picking the Packers. Picking the Packers. For tonight's game. It should still be an interesting game. I mean, actually, oh, right, the game takes place in Lambeau. Yeah, all the more reason why I made the right call, choosing Green Bay over the Eagles for this one. Unfortunately, I still don't have cable at my place. Don't know what's going on with that. I'm going to try and get to the bottom of this today. Hopefully come back with an answer, tomorrow. So that takes care of that business. Yeah. Don't really, don't have, don't really have too much else to mention. Yeah. For those of you guys who actually are wondering, though, no, I'm not washing this jersey. I pretty much take this jersey off the instant I'm done with the video. And the fact I'm only just using it for, putting it on, I just put it on, do my picks for the video, take it off, boom, done. I mean, I'm clearly not eating anything, so there's no stains on it. I'm clearly not, getting it, dirty. I mean, but Nick, your couch, you're sitting on something that's probably dirty. Okay, dude, my couch is clean. Like, seriously, it's a very comfortable couch. I like this couch. This is really sweet. As for tonight, well, it's funny. Last night I had soup and sandwiches for dinner, and it was so nice. I think I'll have it again. But who's to say I can't have a different soup? Yeah, I was actually wrong. Apparently, the proper soup to have with a BLT is minestrone, which, funny enough, minestrone was actually the original soup in my full-course menu. And the best place to get it was at Sorge's on Market Street in Corning. Now, obviously, I was a little kid who didn't really know any better. And so, whenever I had the minestrone at Sorge's, I thought it was really great. But then my palate got to be better, with having stuff like New England clam chowder and French onion, as soups. I mean, don't get me wrong. Whenever I go to Sorge's, I'm getting that minestrone soup. Oh, computer shut off right there. Yeah, I guess. Now, don't get me wrong. Whenever I am, hold on a second. There we go. Whenever I go to Sorge's, I'm definitely getting that minestrone soup. I'm not even fronting on that one. I'm getting the minestrone soup. And, storage is, still really great. Although, now that I have mentioned minestrone soup, I probably should get into the other place I could, funny enough, the other good place to get minestrone soup, Olive Garden. Yeah, Olive Garden's actually pretty good. So, you now know two places to get really good minestrone soup. Olive Garden was probably a gimme. But, minestrone from Sorge's on Market Street, get it. It's really good. Hey, it was the original soup in my full-course menu, and now I think about it, minestrone does have a lot of vegetables in it. It's funny. French onion New England clam chowder, in their own rights, think about it. Hear me out. French onion, New England clam chowder, minestrone. That's basically surf and turf with a side of vegetables in soup form. Just think about it. Minestrone has lots of vegetables in it. New England clam chowder, seafood, surf, it's clams. And technically, no, there's no beef in French onion. However, French onion is traditionally made with beef stock. So, yeah. And I just figured out the title for today's video. Like, favorite, share, hit that subscribe button, follow me on the social media platforms, turn on notifications on YouTube. I'm very humbled to make this video for all of you guys to watch and enjoy today. Hopefully you have a wonderful, wonderful Thursday. Remember, for the years I want to talk channel is going to be here to London here. Now, always have your back, take care, and make good choices. See ya.